Good morning. Welcome to the Overtime Chatter. Today is November the 27th, Monday, 2023, and I'm here today to recap with you the Real Housewives of Potomac. Um, Not really sure what the name of this episode was or whatever. I'll put it in the description. But on a side note, before I start the review, I did not enjoy this episode. It was very hard to watch. It's real hard to watch for me. Affluent African Americans acting this way, fucking ridiculous. Oh my gosh, it's only 45 minutes in and I'm starting to cuss. So I hope you save me. So anyway, I really have a feeling with this. I don't like Nekka. I'm sorry to say she coming in hot. I don't know if she's trying to guarantee her space for another season on Potomac, but she is fucking nasty. Yeah, I don't. And Ike is kind of getting next to me on the don't like list. So anyway, let's start it off. We got Nika, and in her confession though, she got on too much damn makeup. I don't know who was her artist, but she just she looked like she the easel, and you take the makeup off her face. There's too much makeup in that look. Okay, so Robin meeting with asshole Giselle, and they hang out to get something. Every time you see them, they getting something to eat. They order drinks and shit. I mean, I can just remember the soft pretzel, a salad with blackened salmon, and Giselle had the crab cake. So anyway, they asked about the ketchup thing, and Giselle said the twins' birthday is coming up, and it's getting closer and closer for her baby to go to college. And Robin said, "Well, her boys is just the same old, you know." So anyway, the waiter is young, much younger. He looks much younger than what he is, and as when he walks away, you hear Robin say, "Ooh, Giselle, you getting all the young ones, ain't you? Because she's supposed to be fucking with that guy Lucas from Winter House and Summer House or whatever." But that shit ain't real. So anyway, and I know it ain't. I'm gonna tell you why. I referred to you. I'm gonna come back to this. So anyway, that boy ain't worrying about her. So when he come back to the table, bring that food, they ask how old he is. Is he in high school? He said, "No, I look younger than what I am." And I'm like, "Just how he ain't trying to hit on you? That motherfucker just want a good tip, and he know if he hit on somebody older, yeah, and that shit do work." And because I get hit on, for whatever reason, cute, or want a bigger tip when I go out. When they nice to me and you cute, I'm finna tip your ass kind of nice. I mean, it's just the way of life. When you look good, you get paid good. That's just the fucking truth. So anyway, they start talking about the pickleball shit, and Juan said he coming, he don't care. Juan don't care about what nobody said about him. And Giselle said, "Oh, okay, so you bringing Juan?" She said, "Yeah, he coming. He don't give a fuck about what they say." So anyway, Giselle was talking, so apparently this was not filmed and it should have been. And she said Juan was yelling at her and in her face and shit and telling her he didn't. I think that's something should be on TV. She wouldn't even repeat the conversation when she said they were Robin. When you see Robin in her confessional, and this is the best I have seen Robin look in a long time. I don't know who dressed her, who did her fucking makeup, or who did her hair. She need to keep them. Cause she looked good in this fucking like this royal blue shit. She looked good in that. So anyway, we they show, of course they're gonna give us the reason why Giselle and Juan shit was crazy. They show everything that Giselle said about Juan in the past and shit. And Robin says he wasn't yelling at her. She said it's just because he been coaching and screaming at this, yelling when you're a coach. That he just in the habit of yelling. But I don't never see him yelling when he in the house talking to her till she start asking him talking about shit he ain't interested in. So or asking him about his business. So anyway, we see Robin and Nika talking, and Robin saying this. Nika is saying this shit about Robin's mother that her mama do voodoo and shit and got their name in the shrine, and that's why shit. And then Robin said, "Oh, that's probably why my shit ain't working out either." No, your shit ain't working out, Robin, because you ain't shit. You ain't, you soft. You let this nigga run all over you. You follow behind Giselle. You need to find yourself. That's what I'm just saying. But you found it in that confessional, because that's the best your ass ever looked. So anyway, the story is that the sister and the mama and the cousin, somebody all know each other, got back to the Nekka that her mama got a shrine and their family name on it. She practiced voodoo and all this type of shit. And she upset because why did apparently Wendy's husband Eddie had Ike as a Facebook friend. Now that this shit is going on, Ike is no longer a Facebook friend. So I mean, I don't understand why it's just a puzzle to Nika and her husband, because in the beginning scene you see her with this dirty ass G wagon with no gas, trying to find American Airlines to pick her husband up. I guess he flying in from where he flew. He flying in his scrubs, so that look crazy to me. I'm just saying. Now unless he changed in the airport, or he want people to know he a fucking doctor, or he flying. I mean, he can't even wear that shit. Like if he a surgeon, he wore that shit flying. He can't wear that shit in no operating room. You know what I'm saying? It was just weird that he had that shit on. So anyway, it puzzles me that if they know, if not even including the shit about Wendy, but if in her head and Nika and her husband head, if they have it in their head that Wendy's mother has voodoo, her name in a shrine on some voodoo shit at the house, and Wendy know about this shit, right? That you talking about her, and she talking to her husband. Hey, I don't even know this girl. Said I ain't know her. She fucking with me about my degree. It's philosophy. Bitch, a degree is hard to get. I wouldn't give a fuck if it's a degree. Degrees is not easy, and they're not cheap. They're very expensive. So anyway, what I was gonna say, I lost my train of thought. Okay, this is what I was gonna say. So Wendy know that y'all talking about her. She talking to her husband, and he just hadn't been on his Facebook, and he see you on there. I will unfriend you too. I don't want you to see what me and my wife doing. If you think my wife and them family got voodoo and shit on you, why the fuck would I keep you as a friend? So that make it even worse, because now I'm really following y'all. So y'all acting stupid. So anyway, let me get out of that goddamn dirty ass car and get back to where I was talking about. Um, so anyway, Giselle listened to this and that should make her happy. Oh my God. My husband, I mean, my ex-husband was first of all, listen to how you sound. My ex-husband was a pastor, meaning you was the first lady. You act like a fucking bitch. You shouldn't even have said nothing about that. What you should have said is, I don't fuck with voodoo. My husband is a pastor, and we only do God. We don't know. You shouldn't even tell nobody. You should just keep your mouth shut. Okay, you can tell people that you believe in God, but you don't gotta tell them you're a follower. Because if you are, I don't see it. And now, look how crazy you sound. Your husband believe in God. He a pastor, but he your ex-husband. Bitch, shut your mouth. I don't think I need to say nothing else. If anybody else in this chat is saved or know Christ, shut the fuck up. Yeah, Giselle. Cause they don't even sound right. You fucking with this lady, cause they do voodoo. I ain't even messing with that. You ain't even messing with God right. You sitting here starting shit, being hateful, being a colorist, who you don't fuck with, icing people out. You was a first lady, bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. Please. I would hit that bitch. I ain't lying. So anyway, um, I'm done raising hell on that. So she was. I just can't believe it. I was married to a pastor and I don't believe in praying bad on the family. What the fuck? Wendy and her husband. Ooh, I need them to get the divorce. And side note, let's even do it worse. It was this probably like a month and a half ago. It was some woman that came on to Tasha K. Shout out. That's how they say. Shout out to Tasha K. Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't no subscriber. I ain't finna get her $12.99 because I ain't got it. No, just to view some shit. Nope. I just wait and get the shit from everybody else, and then get them people credit because I'm not gonna pay $12.99 to listen to Tasha K. Even though I like Tasha K. Sometimes her fucking commercials be too long. But they're advertisement, but that just mean money. So let me get back to this shit with Giselle and her. I don't wish bad, pray bad on no family. You don't pray good on none neither, cause let's go back to the shit that you did with Candace. Here's Slinky Link. I think Chris after me trying to break up a family. Then it was the same shit with Wendy. Ooh, her husband supposed to be cheating on her. So anyway, some bitch came out, Tasha K, crazy hoe, calling in there. She supposed to be drinking and had a little bit of marijuana. I don't know, but the bitch was slurring and talking. I messed with Chris Bassett and I had an abortion. I mean, she was just giving some shit. So anyway, everybody was waiting because y'all already know Candace is a firecracker, yo. She bitch, but I already heard her say pop, 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 pop with that mouth, yo. And then see her whoop Chris ass too, but there was nothing. Whoever it is probably likely a scam, somebody calling me or somebody looking for some money. So anyway, I'm not gonna get up and answer the phone. So but his ringing is aggravating me. So let me go back to what I was saying. So anyway, this lady came out on Tasha K and she was with Chris Bassett and she had a fad and she was making up shit that Chris was talking about Candace and they got problems and she started talking about Chris. So anyway, I ain't coming out with no receipts, but she was saying she had receipts. So I don't know what the fuck happened, but all of a sudden, the last couple days or so, this bitch done came out and said, I lied, they never met Chris Bassett. But in the meantime, before this lady came out with this, that Tasha K shit made it to, what's that shit they got? I'm stupid and shady, reasonable shady broadcast that they think they some hot shit on, where they make people come back and with that paywall when they want motherfuckers to know something. Like if we want to know what Giselle and Juan argue about, they probably put that shit in the put it behind it. They said put it behind the paywall, which means for us people who just coming in putting behind the paywall mean like how I'm sitting here talking to you for free. The motherfuckers ain't gonna do it. You want to know about what her and Juan talked about, your ass is going to have to pay them and then they let you see their shit. Just like the Tasha K shit, just the same shit. So anyway, here these bitches. I don't watch this shit. I heard on the clip. This was a clip from Make It Make Sense, Mr. Mims. He's a cute little fella. I like him too. I'm gonna tell you what I really like. I really like his fucking intros because they be clowning people and shit, just doing crazy shit, falling. I like this white girl dancing all crazy, and then I like this other girl. She real heavy, but she's like, "Who can't run? Now, who can't run?" And then another one say, "You still here?" That one. Well, anyway, he's talking about memes. So anyway, this bitch is like, I heard something. Did you hear something? What did you hear? Well, let me tell you what I heard. I ain't seeing, but this how I can imagine. This how these bitches was doing. Giselle, girl, baby. Somebody husband messing around and then got an A, and they was just saying they ain't happy and here Candace. Here go Robin. Bitch, you another one. Shut the fuck up. You so dumb. Let me tell you something. I don't believe that motherfucker got them bitch no room. Met her. He left his house, met her at the hotel, because you can get them numbers and shit over the phone. This is the new world. From talking to the dude and he putting the numbers in, he's just making reservations. Understand what I'm saying? Give him the card. Motherfucker hotel don't care. They'll make sure the card good and they belong to you. He ain't go over there and fuck that girl. Girl, you crazy. So anyway, I just was not feeling that shit. So anyway, I don't appreciate them doing that. And anyway, now see they went on that podcast talking all that shit about Chris and I was trying to tell her he'll slink at the lane. And what's her name? When Sesame Street, Bernie or Bert, whatever one they call that bitch, Deborah, when she was trying to talk to this one, she said Eddie was trying to talk to her. Said Chris was trying to make a move on her. Girl, we was trying to tell her. Okay, so now this bitch who told us lie on this man. Oh, my man an abortion, and I got the receipt, and he don't love her, and I had to have an abortion because if I didn't, I ain't supposed to say that word. But I hate this shit with YouTube. Like we were saying, great for sexual assault, take off the G, shit like that. All this shit they show people getting shot, people getting fucked up on YouTube, all types of shit. But you just can't say words, cuss words, or words that's in the fucking Webster dictionary. I don't get it. So anyway, I bet you they won't come back on their recently shady podcast whenever they broadcast it and say, "Ooh, girl, we was wrong. That bitch was lying. Chris ain't do shit. That's why I can't say nothing." But I'm gonna tell you this shady shit. The reason why they're saying can't say nothing is because they chicaned and paid that bitch to make her come back and say that shit ain't true. But I don't believe that shit. That's just the rumor on YouTube streets. And you can't believe that shit. That's allegedly what they said. But do I believe that shit? No. So anyway, she having so anyway, her mama over there, right? And she loading up the dishwasher. And she said, the dishwasher thing don't work right. And her mama, Candace said one dishwasher, her mama had the other one. She said, what? I need to buy you two dishwashers for Christmas. And then this bitch asked for the kind she want. And I think the one she want, they're almost $2,300 a piece. You in your house, you got two dishwashers. It's you and Chris. Why the fuck you got two dishwashers? I need two dishwashers. I wish I had a house that could accommodate two dishwashers. Can it? Probably not. But anyway, so the mama says, she's like, I don't want you to do that. I need you a toy gift. Candace is spoiled. She is really spoiled. So anyway, her mama she said you could give me like a congratulations thing, for, completing my toy. Oh my God, I did the toy and it's so, so, so expensive. She said, you can give me a gift for that. And so they go outside and Candace knows she shouldn't have went outside with them camera people with her uneven yard with all that goddamn grass. You seen her grass cut. Where the fuck is Chris? He ain't doing shit. So anyway, her mother said at the time, she said, I did a promotional tour. The promotional tour was to get me out there for people to know me. People kind of know you can't just because you on the show. But I guess you mean the same. So she said it did good, but it was very, very expensive because I had to pay for it. So she said but doing the promotion tour helped her because now she can get more cities. And she don't know. She acting like she booking like she Taylor Swift or some shit to me. But I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, and I don't remember her ever coming to Nashville. And then and she want to come to an even smaller, small venue. Clarksville built where I'm from. Clarksville, Tennessee just built their, what you call them little things, arenas or whatever the fuck. See if you can get booked there. But you got to sell them seats out. And I don't know how many seats in there, but I don't know. Maybe. I can't hear no, you got to get on the radio, yo, to me to be how busting like how you want to be busting. So she said Chris was mad about the amount of money she spent. She tried to tell him, but she was mad. So mom says, "What's Chris doing? As a matter of fact, is this motherfucker working? I mean, what are you doing?" She was just looking at mom like, "Yes, mom, he's taking classes." So she said that when he was working at that restaurant, that 12 to 12 shit. That day she wasn't seeing him. She said, but now that she on tour, he don't see her. But she said when he away from her, she miss him. And I think he trying to understand what she doing. And she said, you think I'm trying to be shady, but I ain't being shady. I'm just being me. I just want to know, you going on tour. While you on tour, what the fuck is this motherfucker doing? He ain't got his kids. Is he working? He taking online classes. He doing some chef shit on the side. Sound like he doing some part-time shit like he bullshitting. So what she should have said was, well, when he get finished with that online course, he need to get that lawnmower started. So anyway, she said, the mama asked how her and Robin doing. I'm like, why the fuck you care about her and Robin? I don't like no. I listen. I done told you. I ain't. It must be these new mamas. This shit like the Basketball Wives Evelyn going back with a girl who talked this shit about her daughter, like her daughter build a whore, and her daughter this and her daughter that, and she went back and befriended the girl. They friends again, but the daughter ain't cool with it. I'm always choose Jordan. I'm always choose my daughter. I'ma even choose her when she wrong, cause she my fucking daughter. I ain't fucking with nobody that she ain't fucking with. The most she might get out of me, because I'm spiritual is a hello. And if I seen you fucked up on the end of the road or somewhere or abandoned or hurt or bleeding, I probably ain't gonna stop and help you, but I'm gonna call somebody. I'll pass your ass, but I'm gonna call somebody. So hopefully you ain't on fire. So by the time the fire department get to your ass, they can put you out. So anyway, I don't understand why the mom said, she said, I don't know where we went left with Robin and Robin. And so you see Robin, of course, they're gonna go back and show why the fuck Robin don't fuck with you. So Robin said, what? This bitch, man, Candace was dragging me and my husband. She was talking about Juan so goddamn bad. I am not fucking with Candace. So anyway, so she said, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the shit. I just, I ain't seen it, but I'm gonna see it because we doing this pickleball shit. So she said, I don't, I feel weird. And so Robin thing is, I feel weird because one time she was just on Chris' side. Yeah, yeah, Chris wouldn't do that for Chris. And said, as soon as Giselle was like, oh, yeah, we was fucking. I mean, as soon as Giselle was like, yeah, he was fucking. He tried to hit on me. She said she ran with that bullshit. So that's what Robin thing is. So anyway, she said, I see them bitches at pickleball. So she said, it's just going to be weird. It's going to be weird. So anyway, she said, because she lied about my husband. So, that's going to be true. And like I put right here, I said, why the real mama kid up? Fuck about what Robin, how you and Robin doing. So now it's pickleball time. And Ray and Karen look like pickles, but they look nice. So it's an event to bring the girls together. That shit don't never work. So Giselle, of course, she first. So and she's picking the Karen and Ray, and they ain't seem like they're in a good place. And Karen said, "Oh, Giselle, you so much fun." She said, "Girl, I always been fun." And Karen said, "No, you ain't been fun, so because you got this dude. Now your ass is fun." So she said, "But your new man's just like your old one. The motherfucker living in the phone." She said, "But this one even worse. I don't even see him in the goddamn phone. So where he at? When you fuck with this nigga." So anyway, you know, she said he must be out of space. That shit was funny. So Giselle and Gordon arrived, and they look good together. I really like their outfit. Ooh, Gia got some what's it called? Mia got some badass skin, y'all. She need like she got real large pores. She got bad skin. I do too. I got a cold sore right here. My skin be doing crazy shit too. So me and Karen, they do a fake ass hug thing. And the men, they seem all okay. It's some little Eddie and that Ike thing. I don't know. And then, it ain't nothing with Ray and Juan, but Juan know the Karen shit and the Robin shit and the shit that Karen said. So that's probably a little bit, mixy. So anyway, the pickleball instructors are like a team, and they tell them it's gonna be easy playing pickleball. All you gotta do is this part. Remember this part right here that show a part on the court is to stay your ass out the kitchen and shit. That should be a recipe for life. Cause I wish I could stay my ass out the kitchen for all things. Clean that bitch up, cooking, eating. You get it. So Wendy and Eddie come in, and they look really nice. And Giselle says, "Ooh, what she hear? She ruined everything." I could have swore that's what she heard. If that's what she said, somebody please put that in the chat because I think when Wendy and them walked in, she was like, "Oh, she ruined everything." So anyway, we got Candace, and she says, "Fuck that bitch, Giselle." I think she said, "Fuck Robin too." So anyway, they come and ask her with her assistant Stu with all that goddamn hair in her head. She like a horse. So anyway, she all geared up. She go on the court with her little racket and she's shaking her ass. Ooh, don't nobody get excited. Try to get revved up here. Girl, get the fuck out the way. So anyway, she ain't got no ass. Wendy and Ashley speak, and Wendy and Mia. So Karen doing some bullshit. And then comes Nekka and her ass kissing herself. So she speaks and she said, "Do we have a team name? Do we have a team name?" I don't even know if they got a team name. So Wendy says, when she says, she says, "I can play alone." And then in comes Juan and Robin, and take plays of every criticism every lady said about him. And then the lady said shit in each of their confessional. Oh, Jesus is one. Lord have mercy. He real. I can't believe he showed up. Everybody had some shit to say. I thought he was a ghost. Blah, 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 blah. So Giselle got excited as soon as she seen Robin. Hey, Robin. Hey, hey. So she was glad that her fucking her Batman, her Robin with her. What the fuck? So anyway, Mia say, and she got a lot of nerve in that little ass apartment. She gonna say, why won't he come play pickleball? Why wouldn't he be here? Well, he ain't got no job. What the fuck else he gonna do? Look at TV? You get tired of doing that, so why don't you just come to pickleball? That was some mean shit, but it was shady and it was funny. So I am stunned with what the fuck Robin is wearing. She is really being Robin from Batman. And Karen played that shit out too. She said, girl, her cooch just poking all out. Nobody wanted it. Not even Robin, not even her own husband wanted it. Jesus, we don't want to see that. She look ridiculous. That's some shit she supposed to wear at yoga. That is not a pickleball outfit. And I don't even know why Juan let her put that shit on. She looked horrible. She should have wore that blue shit in her confessional to play pickleball. But that shit, she looked crazy. So anyway, Candace says, why Robin silent? She says she's trashed her husband. So she ain't talking to her. So anyway, Karen said she looked crazy on that vagina, that on her vaginal display. So why I fucking with Eddie? So it's the thing with Mike and Eddie. I think Mike is I, Ike is so upset that Eddie took his ass off of his Facebook. This motherfucker like to bust like a bitch. Like I be like, man, you think any man I'm fucking with, my husband, my man, my boyfriend, whatever the fuck, if he go to a party and be in somebody's fucking face about somebody unfollowing them or not being friends with on Facebook, I would be so goddamn embarrassed. I would leave his ass right there. He had to catch an Uber home, or I'm taking me one, cause I be like, you sound like Marshall. That's somebody from Love and Marriage Huntsville. So anyway, the men seem like they're having fun. Everybody having fun. Everybody got little thoughts in their head about each other, but pretty much everybody having fun. So it's time to eat. So everybody come over. Ray bless the food. I like Ray. He just calm. So okay, so Karen, what do I have here? Karen come. Okay, so Karen thanks everyone for coming, and Karen says, thank you, Robin, for showing up. I know some bullshit with me and Juan and this and that and other thing. So Wendy and Nekka and Ashley are talk. So it's weird. I don't got somebody say you got a problem with me. She was like, I don't even fucking know you. I think it's when she was like, she ain't said that. That's how I would have said though. Bitch, I don't even know what the fuck you talking about. She said. So when he said, well, apparently I heard that you got a fucking problem with me, and she was like, yeah. Kenneth Nigga was like, yeah, I got a problem with you. My problem with you is your mama got a shrine with my name on it. She this and that. She's like, bitch, my mama got, who told you that shit? Your cousin, my sister, your aunt, this and that. She said, man, so I don't got nothing to do with that shit. What you talking about? My mama was at my damn kids' whatever baptism, whatever that confession, or whatever that thing they was doing last week, and she was praying to God. She said, yeah, she prayed to God, but then she go home, she the voodoo witch or some shit. That bitch would call my mama a witch. I'd do something at her ass. I just got up. I wasn't even to go run across. I just would have got up like I was leaving and went and bust that bitch in the back of her head and hope her husband get me off of her. So anyway, Wendy was like, I don't want to fuck with you. You just came in here with ammunition. You just ready to do some shit. You ready to steal a moment and shit. And I ain't finna give you that shit. You fake. You fraudulent. It flop. It ain't nothing flop. So they going back and forth and everybody's like, ooh. And she said, bitch. And I was like, she was like, why are you calling me a bitch? I ain't never did nothing to you. And the bitch is so unnecessary. Right. I really like how Wendy handled herself, but I would have said, bitch, I'll show you a bitch fuck you, you. So anyway, they was like, aren't you guys from the same tribe and all this type of shit? So she's like, she was talking about me, and Giselle was loving it. And when Wendy said, fucking girl, nigga, you crazy. So Mia was like, she called me crazy too. And Joe said, I know. But Mia, you are crazy. You a stupid, crazy bitch that sit around telling lies on people, then get mad when you gotta do accountability. Know you won't marry this man for money, and you ain't happy because you ain't got shit like you had it, but you still trying to talk shit. So anyway, Candace said, ain't y'all both from the same fucking place? What the fuck? Ain't y'all from the same fucking tribe? God damn, do y'all got to do this? So anyway, they just keep on that. So Wendy says, so Wendy, so anyway, when Wendy started explaining the story about how she came up with Ashley name, and so Ashley in the background and her shit saying, why she bring me up? I told her I ain't mean to say nothing, so there's no point in to put me in it. Bitch, you started it. Always throwing rocks, Ashley, and try to hold your fucking hand. So who was that lady in there with them? She looked like she African, but that can't be old girl mama, and it can't be Nika mother, cause Nika came in by herself. No, Nika came in with her husband, and nobody else came. But it's a black lady who's standing in the middle of this shit with a like a I hear a turban on or some kind of white scarf. Who the fuck is that lady? I don't know. I missed it. So anyway, she said, my mama, God bless, praise Jesus. And she said, your mother voodoo priest that night, nigga. So, man, just let that shit go. When you stop talking, so when he said, man, I don't want to hear this shit no more. I want to talk to me. And everybody's like, Mia. And then Robin said, look at her way of deflecting. Bitch, she don't want to sit there with y'all and talk about this shit. And y'all shouldn't talk about religion and voodoo or none of that shit. Because you know what? Y'all putting that shit out. And somebody might be sitting around doing shrines on y'all ass. Y'all start talking about shit y'all ain't got no business talking about. Stay the fuck away from that type of shit. And I ain't saying nothing. If you practice voodoo, doodoo, hoodoo, Jewish, whatever your religion is, people, religion and politics is two things that people shouldn't even fuck with. And black people really shouldn't do it. Yeah, you just really shouldn't do it. Not on TV. Nope. And then because it's making y'all fight. Do y'all know how that made me feel to see Eddie and that man named Ike about to not? I know y'all probably wouldn't let them fight, but these motherfuckers is doctors. Y'all motherfuckers save lives, not supposed to take lives or hurt lives. Y'all take an oath. And then that motherfucker don't have nothing to do with fighting. And then the shit y'all fighting over. Y'all ain't fighting over shit. Y'all fighting over Facebook. That's some high school shit. And I'm glad when Eddie said, ooh, I ain't about to fight over no goddamn Facebook. What? So anyway, didn't like Miss Too Much Makeup Nika in her confessional saying, oh my God, we need to do a get out too. Eddie looks like he needs to be free. Eddie just look like he confused. Like, why the fuck I came to play pickleball? I'm standing up here with this nigga fussing about fucking Facebook and I'm fine. I don't even know this motherfucker. I don't know. But you know, I think Eddie do know you. So he should have told you, man, I unfollowed you because y'all fucking with my wife. And I just I don't want y'all to know what we doing, and I don't want to know what you doing. And that should have been into that. So anyway, what did just give talk to me and take her to the side? She said, look, I just want to be there. It's okay that we together. You know what I'm saying? We're in a space. And that shit, you already knew y'all was good for that. So I think you just got her and pulled her to the side. So not so you could deflect, because you just don't want to talk about that shit. And if you just sat there and kept talking about it. So anyway, Robin and Ashley, they still talking to each other. She won't, but Wendy won't be quiet. She won't let her get it all out. She needs to get it all out. Why didn't she have it all out? She needs to get it all out. She won't let her talk. So shut the fuck up. So some man talking to Giselle, and we see him painting. Who the fuck is this motherfucker? He's like, Nekka is telling the truth. Nigga, how the fuck you know? You seen the shrine and heard her mama say some shit. She ain't even seen it. She just heard some shit. So anyway, Nika is still explaining. Her cousin and her sister and her mama got a shrine about me, and then her husband. I followed my husband on Facebook, girl. It is the voodoo or the hoodoo, and it's getting to the doo doo, all that type of shit. So anyway, All of a sudden, when Candace says, "You guys are from the same place, this is crazy." If there's a fire, because Juan done ran and hit the fence, and when he hit the fence where the food was lined up, he knocked over the water and knocked over the buns and the burners. So Karen's like, "Oh my God, the place is on fire!" And then you hear Karen just say, "Oh my God, it's the demons. The demons have come to. Oh my God, this is like the voodoo hoodoo. It's a sign and all type of shit." So anyway, Karen asked Juan, "Why you set my shit on fire? I invited you, and this what you gonna do to me? I know you was mad at me." And he apologized and they hugged. So all that shit that Karen had said for him because he a man after that little thing that they had, he ain't gonna trust Karen, but he has slipped under the rug. That little shit got, it's like a rug, like a little rug, but it's got dirt up underneath of, so it's a little hump. So he ain't gonna fuck with it and say nothing. So anyway, so Mia tells cause Nekka, "You guys can make it right. Down one or two." So Nika says, I have a problem with that. So Wendy says, don't be mad with me because God worked overtime when he came to blessing me and he clocked out when it was your time to go to lunch. So don't fuck with me. So anyway, it's the thing where I think it's Eddie called him. No, Ike go over there and he asked Eddie, "Did you want to follow me?" He's like, "Dude, I don't even know you. Oh, you don't know me. We ain't go to school together." This and that. That's because you recognize somebody on campus and because y'all was all in the same club together. That can mean you have seen them before, but that don't mean you know them. You know their name, or you know that they might be smart in class, but you don't know this motherfucker. You can't vouch for him. Be like, "I seen him before, but I don't know if this motherfucker is a criminal or a doctor. I don't know shit about him." Or the shit that you know about him, but then because he told you, it's because we're animals, motherfucker. We just gather information. You hear him talking to somebody. "Yeah, I'm a doctor over at so and so." Like, "Oh, his name's so and so. He a doctor." Still don't mean you know him. You know some shit about him, but y'all don't know each other. So anyway, I mean, when Eddie called Juan. I don't know why he did it. So Ike says, "You want to follow me?" Ike says, we weren't Facebook friends. And he said, "I don't know you. I just met you." Nigga said, "You just met me." So anyway, like I said, it's that whole, "You just met me, you know me, we seen you in class," because nigga says, that shit about him being the get out. And then I hear Nika holler across the shit and say, "Your mom is a witch." And then you hear Giselle, like Eddie, some type of punk talking about Eddie don't want that smoke. Hell yeah, he don't want it. Cause Eddie a doctor, Eddie got a wife, Eddie don't want to go to jail, Eddie got a career, Eddie got kids, Eddie got to keep a reputation. No, he don't want that smoke, and he definitely don't want that shit on TV where it's recorded. So sit your ass down, Giselle. Next week don't look no better. This shit look dark. And I don't know why the fuck they won't get rid of fucking ass Robin. I'm sick of her ass. I'm sick of Robin. I'm sick of Giselle. I'm sick of the light skinned girls trying to shut out Wendy and Candace, and they're using their Nekka girl to do it. Nekka needs to shut the fuck up and then go have lunch with Wendy and see what the fuck is happening. Cause I'm gonna tell you one thing: the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. And y'all two burnt ass bitches just like me. So I know your chocolate is dark, baby. And y'all, and then you want it to be bitter, it can be. Y'all need to take that shit and lay that shit down, talk to each other, and see what these bitches is trying to do, and see what's making it look like for dark skinned girls that look like me. Yeah, they look like me. I can't even say my grandkids. My grandchildren are mixed. And fortunately for me, they pretty mixed girls, yeah, and grandson. They handsome as fuck. Sometimes they don't work out with the mix. You know that. Sometimes you get a mix and then it's a real sandy hair and a fucking pale ass skin. My grandkids are beautiful. Yes, they are. So thank you, Jesus, for that. But for little black girls like me, when I came up, I didn't see people like Wendy. And I didn't see people like Nika wearing shit like that. The black girls I knew, they was like regular ass girls around the way. You understand what I'm saying? They wasn't pushing and pressing and they didn't even have dirty G wagons with no gas to ride. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, get y'all shit together. Cause I ain't gonna keep watching this shit. I'm not gonna watch these men fucking argue. Cause usually in housewives, most of the men get along. Only time they don't get along usually is them bitches, the motherfuckers off that Miami And I ain't never seen them not get along on Potomac. So I didn't like none of that energy. I don't know what Ike and Nekka trying to do. I don't know if, you need to relax if you're trying to make a baby, bitch. I'm just saying. You need to relax. So I didn't like this episode, and if anybody got a problem with what I said about anything, I would really love to read your comment. Yeah, I got 24 subscribers, and I love you all because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you came and you saw me, and you could have picked any commentator, but you came to see me, and I so appreciate you spending this 40 minutes and 22 seconds with me with this review. So now let me go get you that Married to Medicine because that shit look crazy. It looked like somebody was left off the guest list and I want to see. So have a good one. Bye now.